Hello there, my NFL fanatics. It's your host here once again. It is Rai Rai, and I'm going to discuss and give my picks for week 3. And probably you know already that I am going solo once again. I try to get a guest to do the NFL picks for week 3, but my friend is busy for week 3. So hopefully I get someone to do it next time. So, before I give my picks for week 3, to all the viewers out there, if you're listening still, hopefully you are, how I did last week in week 2. Get this, I was awesome. 11 wins and only 5 losses. Not bad, huh? So far, back to back great weeks. Way better than last year. But it's a long year. So let's kick this off with a bang, shall we? It kicks off tonight for week 3. For Thursday night football, the New England Patriots will be at home versus the Houston Texans. Now, the Houston is a very, very good team. So far, so good. But on the other hand I don't know who's going to be the starting quarterback for the Patriots. We all know that Tom Brady is still suspended. You know why? I'm not going to explain it on this issue, okay? So let's move on. But I'm going with the Houston Texans just for the heck of it. They're underdog and they look very good the last 2 weeks. Let's move on. Next matchup. The Arizona Cardinals versus the Buffalo Bills. This game will be in Buffalo. I'm going with Arizona. Next matchup, the Cincinnati Bengals will be at home versus the Denver Broncos. Denver is pretty good without Peyton Manning. Great defense. The whole works. Yes, I know it's way too early to tell if they're going to be back to the Super Bowl. And I forgot to mention, they're the defending Super Bowl champions. That's the first time they won the Super Bowl since 98. Okay, that is a long time. Okay, like a decade, isn't it? I don't remember. But anyway, probably Denver will dominate the Bengals, but hopefully it's going to be a good game. Next matchup, the Green Bay Packers will be at home versus the Detroit Lions. This is a divisional game. I'm going with Green Bay. I could care less who wins, but Green Bay has been dominating Detroit for many, many years. I'd be shocked if Detroit came out of nowhere and picked up the victory. That will really mess up my NFL picks. Okay, next matchup, the Tennessee Titans will be at home versus the Oakland Raiders. Now, Oakland is a very young football team. Whoever support Oakland Raiders, I give you a lot of credit. Now, there are rumors that they might move to Vegas next season if Oakland does not give the Oakland Raiders a brand new stadium. That's how things happen these days. So that's just little news if you guys don't know that, and ladies also. So I'm trying to hurry up with these picks. Next matchup, the Miami Dolphins will be home versus the Cleveland Browns. Browns are not great. They lost their starting quarterback. They had to put a backup in. He's a former Bears quarterback. Go figure. Josh. I was Bears resign him, but it comes down to money. So I'm going Miami to rebound from last week's defeat. Next matchup, Eli and the New York Giants. New York Giants are pretty darn good on defense. Whole 9 yards. And they're home against the Washington Redskins. This is a division rival. I think Washington's 0-2 so far. Next matchup, the Carolina Panthers will be at home versus the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota lost their best running back in a long time, Adrian Peterson. He's going to be out for a long time. So if he was smart, he should just be out for the rest of the season. And if they make the playoffs, he can make an appearance. But what's more important, the game or your health? Exactly, your health. So I'm going with Carolina. Next matchup, the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens, they look pretty good last week. Next matchup, the Seattle Seahawks will be at home versus the San Francisco 49ers. Now, Niners are not that great of a NFL team. That's all I gotta say. But Seattle is very, very tough at home. Last week, when they faced the LA Rams, that game was very, very boring to watch. All field goals, no touchdowns. No offense touchdowns. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm going with Seattle. Next matchup, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be at home versus the Los Angeles Rams. I'm going with Tampa. Tampa is doing great. They're clicking on all cylinders. Next matchup, the Indianapolis Colts. Andrew Luck and company will be at home versus the San Diego Chargers. I'm going with Chargers. Colts are just a total mess. The quarterback, Andrew Luck, is making bad mistakes, and that's how it goes these days. They don't have a running game. They need a great running game. Maybe they could make a blockbuster trade before the trade deadline is over. Okay, next matchup, the Kansas City Chiefs will be at home versus the New York Jets. Jets are surprising everyone out there. Let's see if they keep it up. Matt Forte, former Bears running back. I'm kind of disappointed the Bears let him go, but they have to make best for business. You get it? If you guys don't know where that catchphrase is from, then I'm not going to explain to you. I really like to see the Jets have a decent season, so I'm going to Jets again. Let's see if I'm 2 for 2. Jets fans out there, if you're listening still. To all the Jets fans out there around nationwide. But for some reason, Jets and Giants, it seems like Giants are over. No, it seems like I'm not a big fan of two teams sharing a stadium. That's not right, but I'm just a fan. I'm glad it doesn't happen in Chicago. I'm sorry. I will discuss it in a few minutes. The next matchup, the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Philly will be home. Philly had an awesome game this past Monday against my Chicago Bears. They dominate the Bears on both ends of the field, and it was not really a blowout, but almost a blowout. But whatever. Speaking of Chicago, this for a Sunday night game, the Dallas Cowboys will be at home versus the Chicago Bears. Bears are 0-2. I know in this early season. No Jay Cutler. He's gonna be out 2 to 3 weeks with a broken thumb. I don't know. He's injury prone, and they got to put the backup in. They're banged up already in this early season. I love to see Chicago win, but my heart probably Dallas. Dallas is clicking on all cylinders. They got the backup in. I think the rookie. That's a brand new stadium. Nice stadium. Big jumbo screen. Wow. So that'd be great to see. Hopefully it'll be a better game than this past Monday. So let's see what happens. I think Bears have a better record on Sunday Night Football than Monday Night Football, but whatever. Okay, next matchup, last but not least, for Monday Night Football, Drew Brees, New Orleans Saints will be home versus Atlanta Falcons. I'm going with the Saints at home. I think Saints, knock on wood, they're pretty decent at home. But they have a lot of work to do if they want to get back to the playoffs and get back to the Super Bowl. Last time they've been in a Super Bowl was 2009 when they beat the Colts. That was a very good season for them. And I guess it takes time to get back to the Super Bowl. Back to back. It's not like the good old days of football. Okay. Now, like I did the last 2 weeks, the percentages on these games. If you want to play some bets with your loved ones, if you make a call in Vegas, whatever, or maybe you could go to a local booker. Maybe you could do this kind of stuff on internet. Okay, Patriots, Houston, 53% Patriots, 47% Houston, Arizona, Buffalo, 94% Arizona, 6% Buffalo, Cincinnati and Denver matchup, 44% Cincinnati, 56% Denver, Green Bay, Detroit, 94% Green Bay, 6% Detroit, Tennessee, Oakland matchup, 20% Tennessee, 73% Oakland. Miami, Cleveland matchup, 92% Miami, 8% Cleveland. Giants, Washington matchup, 91% Giants, 9% Washington. Carolina, Minnesota matchup, 91% Carolina, 9% Minnesota. Jacksonville, Baltimore matchup, 40% Jacksonville, 60% Baltimore. Seattle, Niners matchup, 88% Seattle, 12% Niners. Tampa Bay and the Rams, 81% Tampa Bay, 19% Rams. Next game, Colts, Chargers, 71%, Colts, 29%, Chargers. Kansas City, Jets matchup, 73% KC, 27% Jets. That would be a huge upset if Jets could pull off the victory. Let's see what happens on Sunday. Pittsburgh and Phillies, 87% Pittsburgh and 30% Philly. Dallas, Chicago matchup, 92% Dallas and 8% Chicago. And last but not least, Saints, 77% and 23% Atlanta. So that's my recap for week 2. Those are my picks for week 3. And last but not least, those are percentages for week 3. If you didn't understand it, you could always rewind it. So that wraps it up. Good luck with your teams. Hopefully all of them will be close, but probably a few of them will be blowouts. I'm not a big fan of a blowout. If my team blow out their opponent, I'm okay with that. What about you? And that wraps it up. I cannot believe it is week 3 already. This season is flying by. If you like this picks, give this thing a thumbs up. If you want more of these videos or podcasts, whatever, you could check out my social media. Look down below and you could check all the information. Have a good one and good luck with your NFL teams. See you next NFL picks. It'll be week 4 next week. Have a good one and take care of yourself.